do you feel? Do you think you were as good tonight as we thought you were?
I'll probably give myself a 7 out of 10 and 8 out of 10. I thought I got caught with leg kicks and shots I shouldn't have got caught with going into the fight, so probably a 7 or 8 out of 10.
You know, before you came up and did the interview, what I said personally, you were talking about Kamaru a lot. And I'm like, is he looking too far? Is he thinking about Kamaru? Is he looking over RDA? But when you start talking about the strategy and the game planning, I had to step back and say, KB, maybe I'm wrong. I think he is focused on this guy. Is that something that your coaches kind of kept you mindful about, focusing on the task at hand and not look too far down the road?
100%. I'm a student of the game. I'm 27 years old. I am still growing, and I can break these guys down bit by bit, and I've proven in my last 3 fights that I'm a level above these guys, and I am doing it all from the UK. And I remember growing up in the UK, and they're telling us we need to move to the US to get better and to improve. And
Bismarck said that, didn't he?
a few of them said it growing up in the UK, and I am proving to the kids back home that we can do it from home, and I feel good about my performance tonight.
You can definitely do it, but I will say, Leon, it's a little harder. We've talked about the fact that you just beat Rafael dos Anjos now. You beat Gunnar Nelson. You beat Cowboy Cerrone. These are big names that a lot of people think of marquee names, and if you win, wow, you're onto something. And yet your name has still kind of been under the radar a little bit. Have you been frustrated by that?
At one point it was, but now I have learned to trust my journey. Let's not rush it. And there's many fighters that's come up and they talk their way into a position, and then they lose. I'm on an 8-fight win streak, second most in the current world champion, and I am believing in my path now. I'm not forcing it no more. Back in the day, I used to force it. It's like, why not me? But now I trust my journey, and I believe in myself, and it will come. Just keep winning, and it will all come to me.
A lot of strikers from the UK, they have great striking, great timing, and sometimes they lack in wrestling.
Yeah.
You were going for takedowns, and we watched the highlight reel. A lot of submission victories.
Yeah.
Also, straight left hands, elbows, quick kicks high, quick kicks low, and you found several different ways. What made you go to that left elbow continuously? What did you see, what opening did you see that made you say, you know what, this left elbow is going to land for me today? I
have landed in my last 3 fights that left elbow. I realized not many MMA guys are very schooled in the clinch, in Thai clinch. So I knew I knew that once you pummel in for the underhook, I can counter with my elbow, and I landed in my last 3 fights now, and I caught everyone in my last 3 fights. So it's a beautiful technique, and lovely, and I love using it.
I don't know how many elbows you landed, brother, but that's a lot right there. Those are not repeats.
Yeah.
Count those one by one.
Absolutely. You know, after the fight, you called out Jorge Masvidal. A lot of people certainly do remember what happened backstage. It's crazy. I was at the O2. You beat Gunnar Nelson, and everybody just talked about what happened with you guys backstage. It was a little bit crazy. That's a fight, obviously, you won. How badly?
Very badly. I believe if not Masvidal next, it should be a world title shot. But I want to silence Masvidal first and then get on to Kamaru Usman. So that fight has to happen, and either on the street or in the cage, but that fight has to happen.
But how much did it bother you, the fact that that took the attention away and people focused on that so much more?
Yeah, it was weird because I remember going back home the same night and I looked on my social media and not one message about Gunnar Nelson.
Right.
Yeah. I just out-grappled one of the best grapplers in the division and not one message about it.
Yeah.
It's all about free peace or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I take it in my stride. I learn from my fights, and his day will come.
No, I know she wanted to say 3-piece in the soda. She it came on her lip, but she said, you know what? Nope, I'm not going to do it.
Nope.
When you're looking at the game of mixed martial arts, it is a sport.
Yeah.
It is the way you perform, and you've shown that time and time again. You're an excited fighter, but it's also entertainment.
Yeah.
Do you find the bubble where now I might have to start leaning towards the entertainment side because, as she said, you got the Gunnar Nelson, you got the Cowboy Cerrone, you just got a huge victory over this is a former UFC champion that didn't just win the title, he defended. That's the hard part. So do you feel like you may have to start using your mouthpiece just a little bit more? I
feel so. I feel I just speak my truth, and I cannot pretend to be someone else. So I will speak my truth. I will do what I need to do, and when it comes, it will come. Like I said, I trust in my journey. I believe in myself, and I can prove that I can do it without trash talking. There's many fighters trash talk their way into spots, and then they fall off. So I believe it's a marathon, not a sprint, and I trust my journey.
You had a tough upbringing. I'm half Jamaican as well. I know that you had a tough go there. But really, do you think MMA saved your life?
All my friends I grew up with is now dead or in prison, so I believe it saved my life. I have changed my family's life. I have changed my my brother's life. I got a little brother. He's also fighting for another promotion, and he was following in the same footsteps I was going in. And now I'm doing something positive. He's doing something positive, and so I believe it's changed my life. He's changed my family's life. He's changed a whole generation's life. So he 100% changed my life.
Absolutely love hearing that. And you can be on the UFC Jamaica card that I'm pitching very hard with Aljamain Sterling. A couple few of us are doing that. Congratulations, Leon. I think now people are going to remember you for your fights in the octagon, not the ones that go on backstage. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.